And another episode of NBA 2K14. In the last episode, the Knicks managed to defeat the Celtics in a tight one here in New York as the Knicks win over the Celtics 113 to 108. And up next, we got another Pacific rivalry as Jerome Green and the Phoenix Suns hosts with Stephen Curry of the Golden State Warriors. It's just the final matchup between those two teams. And for this game, I'm not sure if the Suns gonna use some sleeve jerseys or Suns gonna use the white jerseys, but the Blue Warriors will keep it. I'm gonna get the Suns gonna get a white jersey, not the orange jersey instead. So that'll do it for now. This is Andre Kenshin. For this game, the Warriors gonna use the blue jersey and the Suns gonna use the white jersey, not the orange sleeve jersey. So it's gonna be a good one here, and that'll do it. We'll be right back after this. Enjoy the video here at the US Airways Center in Phoenix with sending take it away to Kevin Harlan in Phoenix, Arizona for the Warriors take on the Suns. Anyways, enjoy the video and clear them out. Anyways, let's get started.
Hello and welcome. I'm Damon Bruce here with you as we get ready for a little NBA action on 2K Sports. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It's going to be the Golden State Warriors up against the Phoenix Suns. And that's it for now. Let's send you out to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. Enjoy the first half. We'll see you soon.
Welcome. Maybe the best day of the NBA. Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. Kevin Harlan here with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Doris Burke bringing us great reports from the sideline. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. First for the Warriors, Curry and Thompson, the Splash Brothers in the backcourt. And at the pivot, a terrific defender and all-around player, the Australian sensation, 7-footer Andrew Bogut. Then there's Iguodala, and it's Lee in at the 4. And for Phoenix, Dragic is out there at Bledsoe. And at center, it's Marcin Gortat, the 6'11 versatile scorer and finisher, known as the Polish Hammer. Then there's Gerald Green, and it's Beasley in at the power forward.
Well, I tell you what. Guys, it's a tough road to hoe when you're trying to rebuild in the Western Conference. There's just no room or margin for error, and teams pile on while you're down.
And it's the Suns to start out. Dragic kicks to Bledsoe. Pass to Beasley. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Beasley's got his team on the board to start the game for the Suns. And back to the Suns in the West, they did finish with the worst record in the conference. They managed only 17 wins, Steve, against other teams in the West.
And that wasn't the worst mark, but it was close. The Suns' problem was that they didn't have a huge inside presence for long stretches in the season. And when you lack depth against teams with tough power forwards or centers out west, you're going to be in a lot of trouble.
From outside the arc, and Iguodala with the basket, the assist by Thompson. Iguodala has got himself on the board with 3 there. And here's Bledsoe. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I was able to talk with Jeff Hornacek for a moment. He said one of the key points for them defensively will be limiting the production of David Lee, adding he's a guy who can score inside and out, plays with great energy, and his passing really opens up their whole offense. We've got to keep him off the glass and only see ball and man when he's got it. Basketball 101, Kevin. We'll see if they can execute.
And thank you, Doris.
Well, coming off his impressive showing in the 2012 playoffs last season, really a breakout season for the dynamic Eric Bledsoe. Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. With the isolated cam,
And Green slams it in.
incredible time. On the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
And Clark, going back to Bledsoe, we knew how tough he could be at the defensive end of the floor, but his progress offensively. Steve, I thought that really turned a lot of heads of GMs around the NBA when he was taking the place of the injured Chris Paul.
Yeah, early in his career, you could back off him defensively. He didn't have a lot of confidence in his shot, but he improved there, and he's such an amazing athlete. He has the ability to play make, to get into the paint, and create havoc for the defense.
Changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
What do you think, Steve?
Well, both teams still kind of feeling each other out here, and neither team has been able to find an edge in this game. Well, there's plenty to like about him as a player, but, one thing that really stands out is the quick trigger. He can catch the ball in space, defenders all over him, but, in an instant, lets that shot go, and he is active.
And I don't think we can talk about him without also mentioning his tendency to just erupt and string together a bunch of baskets in a row in a real short period of time.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Ezeli's checked in for Bogut. Spates comes in for David Lee, and it's Harrison. Barnes in for Andre Iguodala.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
Dragic with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Takes a three, and the shot is good. Dragic has got his first 3 points of the game.
That's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks just to get you some open looks like that one.
A bad bucket in no time at all.
Boy, it was an impressive turnaround for Mark Jackson and the Warriors last season. I mean, his promise. Making the playoffs didn't come together in his first season at the Controls, but in year 2, they got it done. And I tell you what, most thought Mark would be a really outstanding coach, and he's well on his way to making that a reality.
Here's Ezeli. The Suns getting the bucket. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight.
The turnaround jumper, that was a thing of beauty.
Foul call on Festus Ezeli. That is his first foul of the game. The Warriors making a switch here. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, to the middle, tipped. And here's Douglas, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Marcus Morris picks one up there. And for Mark Jackson, there have been some questions. He had never spent time as a coach, even as an assistant. I guess the question was, Steve, would he be able to take over the reins as a head coach?
Well, the biggest thing you want to do as an NBA coach is have your players buy into what you're selling, and Mark Jackson's been able to do that. His players believe in him. He motivates them. They like playing for him, and that's most of the battle right there.
Thompson, defended by Butler. Thompson dishes to Barnes. Connects from 3-point range. Barnes has got 7 points.
The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Morris with the bucket.
Boy, has there been any defense played yet in this game?
Nope, this game has been all about rapid-fire offense early.
Barnes kicks to Ezeli. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Boy, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
Inside, here's Len, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
He dishes it to Thompson. Puts up the baby hook. Again, Golden State.
He's so dominant in the low post. You just can't let him get the ball in there so tight.
Too easy. It was really simple for him to go to work there.
Doubled by Spates. Morris with the ball. Now guarded by Douglas. And Butler gets it to go. Good ball movement. leading by 4. Here's Ezeli. Douglas, the pass to Ezeli. And shot, no good. From midcourt, no luck. A free-flowing. First quarter, great scoring through 1. Warriors ahead, up by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them. You know, it's very rare that you're going to be able to make the playoffs in the West without coming out with a winning record against the rest of the conference. And the Warriors knew that would be important in their quest for the playoffs, and they handled business against the West.
Iguodala dishes to Bazemore. And the 3 off target. The Suns trailing. Deflected. Here's Beasley. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact big. Well, and for the Warriors who fought so hard to get back into the playoffs, last year their 28-24 record against the rest of the West really helped their cause, Steve.
Well, the toughest part of the Warriors' last campaign was a rough stretch of games in February where they dropped off a bit in the race. And, you know, a lot of those games were against Western teams. And if you kind of remove that month, their in-conference record is even more impressive. Oh, he's explosive, Kevin. I mean, a lot of time, all it takes is a basket or two to really get his motor running. And suddenly, he becomes almost impossible to handle.
And another skill that sets him apart, his success rate on catch-and-shoot jumpers. It's not every player that has such a great feel for that particular shot.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Gentlemen, Alex Len was rumored to be the #1 overall pick in the draft, but eventually ended up going 5th to the Phoenix Suns. Upon hearing where he was going, the Ukrainian was pleased about the situation. Not only was he walking into an opportunity to play, but he also loves the Phoenix weather, something that is quite different than the Ukraine. And who wouldn't love the Phoenix sky, guys?
They say his practice habits are top-notch. The sky is the limit for this guy. Thanks, Doris. Here's Curry after Eric Bledsoe's score. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. The Warriors making a switch here. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Iguodala. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one.
Steph Curry is virtually impossible to defend. I mean, he can hit from anywhere on the floor. In the gym range, personified with Curry. Mid-range jumpers are like layups to him. And inside, he's got the floater finger roll and the runner. You always expect his shots to go in. It's like watching a game of
And the lead goes right back over. This is a seesaw affair.
there for the taking, but neither team seems to want it.
The Warriors trail. It's Iguodala with the drive. Douglas kicks to Iguodala. Another three for Golden State. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
Yeah. Steve, so close.
Well, such a seesaw affair back and forth. I mean, this has been an unbelievable game to watch.
Here's Gortat. And it's good. On through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Boy, he just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
Marcus Morris is checked in for the Suns. Butler comes in for Gerald Green. Bledsoe passes to Morris. That's blocked. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Thompson off the pick from space. It's Thompson off the drive. Ring shot on the way. It's good from Barnes on the assist by Thompson. 9 points for Barnes.
Well, I bet his teammates love playing. He's distributing the ball perfectly.
Well, he keeps everybody happy, and you know what? The assist numbers don't lie. Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep. Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. He's such a reliable finisher.
And stolen by Barnes.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, it's startling that he'd even try that right now. Well, this Warriors ownership group is really energized the franchise. They're very proactive. They purchased the D-League team from Dakota. Plans to move them to Santa Cruz, about an hour south of Oakland. And in order to accommodate the team's home games, they built a new 3,000-seat arena in a matter of months.
Plans checked in for Phoenix. Kendall Marshall comes in for Goran Dragic. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Out to Thompson, the three, and another three for Golden State. And the Santa Cruz Warriors, as they've been renamed, have been a hit. You know, Clark leading the D-League in revenue, making the D-League finals last season.
And you know, with all of the D-League games now broadcast on YouTube, the exposure to players in the D-League is better than ever. And for the Warriors to have their D-League affiliate so close by gives them a much better opportunity to develop their young talent.
He passes to Bazemore. And another three for Golden State.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
He had a nice open look right there. Morris has got 9 points.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away. They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Poked away and stolen by Spates. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
That's a poor possession. You just give away the ball with a sloppy pass.
Here's Green. Cannot hit. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Warriors lead by 2. And it's time now for the Sprint Halftime Show with Damon Bruce. We'll be back shortly to get the second half underway.
Now, presented by Sprint.
This is Damon Bruce, ready to bring you the halftime report on 2K Sports. Let's go. The Golden State Warriors are ahead against the Suns out at U.S. Airways Center. And from outside, you couldn't shoot it much better than this. They are scorching hot from beyond the arc. The first half for Harrison Barnes, fantastic. The bucket looks about 5 feet wide for him. He hasn't missed one shot. Can you believe it? For the Suns, also a strong start. With 2 quarters left to play, they've been an offensive juggernaut, scoring with impunity. Gerald Green making the most of his minutes. He's been finding great looks for himself. His shooting percentage is about as good as it gets. And that'll wrap things up for me here in the studio. Second half's just around the corner. Thanks so much for stopping by.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
You know, Barnes is playing well. He has 14 points, and he's sprayed home 3 three-pointers as well.
Yeah, productive day for him from long range.
It's stolen by Green, and Phoenix pushing it up now. And Bledsoe runs it down hard.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum. Boost, they need to break this game open.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going. That's 12 straight points coming off 3-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? They're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, gentlemen, an impressive defensive turnaround for the Golden State Warriors last season under head coach Mark Jackson. Jackson said, quote, "You don't stumble into being a very good defensive team. It comes through repetition and drilling it. I've got a great group that totally buys in and is committed. Guys, he's reshaped the identity of this ball club, and the players have responded."
Well, Doris, he's really talked a lot about changing the culture. Another example there. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
You know, he can actually be dominant inside. I mean, it's impossible to push him around on the low block.
The Suns shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Well, and they were 74% free throw shooting as a team last year, so those numbers could come up.
You know, the way he played last season and the strides he made in terms of defensive presence and the fact he's a consistent threat, we can start calling David Lee an elite power forward, in my opinion. The numbers are certainly there.
Curry gets the bucket.
Perfect on their first 3 shots now. That's the way to start the second half.
It's off his foot, and it's whistled a kick. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. It's Dragic with the... Tremendous stuff from a guy Clark we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move, and 2 big points, too.
And for David Lee last season, the second All-Star appearance in his career while with the New York Knicks. And last year as a Warrior, the first All-Star appearance for a Golden State Warriors, Steve. And hard to believe in 16 years.
That's a long time. It's been a pretty big dry spell for that franchise. But you know, you talk about Lee, he led the league last year in double-doubles, and 56 of them during the season. So, you know, is he elite? I don't know if he's elite, but he's a borderline All-Star. Made it last year. But one of the top, let's say, 5-6 power forwards.
That's high praise. Some changes for Golden State. Mazzulla comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Klay Thompson. Back to Curry. Iguodala outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 14 points for Andre Iguodala. Here's Dragic. He has 5.
You know, it's no secret around the league, guys, that the Suns either have one of the best medical staffs in the game or they built their practice facility by the fountain of youth. More evidence of that came when Jermaine O'Neal found new tread on his well-worn tires.
Curry kicks to Iguodala. Back to Curry. There's the triple. Another three for Golden State.
They are killing them with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out. Trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
Clark, as you said, a lot of the players that left the Suns last season, such as Steve Nash and Grant Hill, had trouble keeping their health up. And Steve, I don't know, you've been in that organization. Whatever they are doing that are keeping those players healthy and in top shape has been working. They are admirable in the way they have led that club.
That's a tremendous turn. They've just always done a very good job of keeping their guys healthy by getting them in the training room every day for work, by combining the strength program with the training schedule. A lot of confidence in that staff from the players, and I think it really shows. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though. That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effective.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse. Just seems like they've given up far too many points from the three-point shot today. A lot of open looks out there.
I agree, Steve. The defensive rotations have been abysmal.
Different look here for the Warriors. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Thompson. Douglas dishes to Thompson. That's in, coming off a nice assist from Douglas. And it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
Down low, it's stolen by Morris. Fast break, here come the Suns. The fast break ends and the win with the jam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
And it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Len sets a screen for Marshall. Marshall gets a screen from Len, and it's blocked by Douglas. Thompson backing down. 2 on the clock, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
Yeah, he showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
Here's Dragic. No good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Warriors ahead, up by 10. 2K Sports, back in a moment here from the U.S. Airways Center. And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And they continue to knock down the long-range three-point shot as well. What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
But both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll. This defense is giving their shooters free rein to operate from beyond the arc.
That's right. I think it's time for them to start closing down. You've got to run shooters off that three-point line.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Warriors leading by 7. On the wing, it's Iguodala. They double-team Iguodala. Curry, defended by Marshall. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Iguodala. 24 points for Steph Curry.
The three-pointer has been his best weapon here today, no question.
The D has been all mixed up, confused, bamboozled, allowing him way too much space.
Curry brings the double. Feeds it to Dragic. From the arc. That one goes.
That's like a layup for him. This is wide open up there.
Foul called by Golden State. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Mark Jackson was going over with his team. He wanted his guys to keep up the intensity, saying, if any of you think this game is over, you're wrong. We've got work to do. I don't want to see any letdown on the defensive end of the floor. Guys, let's watch how it plays out.
Doris?
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Morris with the bucket.
This has really become an intense ball game ever since halftime.
Boy, the effort from both teams here, Steve, is terrific.
Curry pass it to Iguodala. Back to Curry. The shot. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got his 6th assist on the night. Dragic kicks to Morris. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Morris has got 8 points in the quarter. Warriors leading by 5. Back to Iguodala. To the paint. Ezeli in close. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
I like the way they got the ball inside there.
Green dishes to Dragic. Curry brings the double. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. No coverage that time. Morris has got 20 points.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
Back to Curry. It's tipped. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Bledsoe's running. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Thompson.
And that kind of power move has become a trademark for him.
Gortat's checked in for Marcus Morris.
No problem for him there. You just know what the result's going to be when he steps to the line in a tight game like this.
Iguodala with the bucket.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Dragic the pass to Gortat. Iguodala with the steal. He kicks to Lee. It's stolen by Morris. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it on the line.
This is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on.
It was a great dunk and also a great game we've got here.
Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Phoenix. There's a minute 47 left in the game. Iguodala kicks to Curry. That falls. Nice speed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got his 8th assist in the game. And Iguodala comes to help. Gortat, covered by Bogut. There's the bucket kick. And that's 15 points for Marcin Gortat. Warriors have gone 7 of 7 from the field to start the final quarter. What an amazing start. Thompson with the bucket.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Thompson comes with the double team. Marcin Gortat.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Back to Curry. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Curry's got 18 points just in the second half. Suns trail by 5. It's off his leg, and it's being called a kickball. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Green outside. Gets it to go. Green's got 10 points in the quarter.
He's been exactly what they needed here in the fourth.
Well, he looks like a dangerous man. I mean, he's made all 4 of his shots this quarter so far.
Boy, he's lighting it up from long range this half, really taking advantage of the defense.
Throws it up high. Money!
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game, a potential momentum builder. He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. Just a tremendous period of basketball for him. Time is definitely not on their side at this point.
Yeah, they need a quick bucket. They ran that inbound play perfectly there to get the quick hit.
And he commits the intentional foul. And now we decide to foul intentionally.
Well, Iguodala is just a scary athlete, Kevin. Even among NBA players, he stands out in that regard. Incredibly long, active, fast, quick lateral, and that's why he's so good defensively.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a terrific defender, and with his ball handling ability, he's able to penetrate and finish creatively at the rim, too.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Curry with it. Iguodala with it. Eric Bledsoe covering. And now we've got the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he is unable to get the second one. Now, here is Gorchak.
Not much time to work with. They need a basket here.
Yep, they got to get a steal or foul to stop the clock.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, no question the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you got to send them to the line and hope for a few misses.
That's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
That was a critical trip to the strike. They have a 2-possession lead now.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
And the lead now pretty healthy after that trip to the line.
Beasley outside. Connects from downtown. Timeout called the Warriors. They're in front by 4. 8 seconds left to play here in the fourth. 8 seconds left in the fourth. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
There's Dragic with the 3. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game. So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, Steph Curry.
So we are going to tomorrow night. Maybe I'm not sure for Friday or Saturday on Sunday. We'll see about this. Will be announced maybe they continuing more school as the next matchup is gonna be a good one here in the Western Conference rival as Kobe Bryant and the Los Angeles Lakers take on Dirk Nowitzki and the Dallas Mavericks as Mavericks back in the 2K has finally make it their breakthrough the 2K14 to take on a huge arch rival with Steve Nash, Kobe Bryant of the Los Angeles Lakers. And followed by the conclusion of the second game of the doubleheader in Sacramento as the Marcus Cousins of the Sacramento Kings take on JaVale McGee and the Denver Nuggets. It's going to be a great game now, and that'll do it for now. This is Andre Kenshin as we'll be continuing more NBA 2K14 as the Golden State Warriors survive over Phoenix Suns 124 to 119. This is Andre Kenshin. Say so long for Phoenix, Arizona. Hopefully we will find out if we'll be playing either Friday or Saturday on Sunday. Will we see the upcoming break off or not? We'll find out here. We will see. We'll find out here the reminder. So once again, this is Andre Kenshin. Say so long for yours early center Phoenix, Arizona. And reminder, will we have a doubleheader here? I'm not sure of this. As Kobe Bryant and the Los Angeles Lakers take on Dirk Nowitzki and the Dallas Mavericks in the second game. JaVale McGee and the Denver Nuggets take on DeMarcus Cousins and the Sacramento Kings. Once again, this is Andre Kenshin saying so long from U.S. Early Center in Phoenix as the Warriors beat the Suns 124 to 119 on Andre Kenshin. Once again, saying so long for U.S. Early Center in Phoenix. We'll see you on doubleheader as the first game reminder, the Lakers take on the Mavericks, and the second game, the Nuggets and Kings. Say so long for U.S. Early Center in Phoenix. I'm Andre Kenshin and say so long. And time to say sign up and peace out. Good night and thanks for watching. We'll see you doubleheader features a reminder for the first game, the Lakers. Actually, one more time. This is Andre Kenshin. Say so long for U.S. Early Center in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm not gonna do it again. This is Andre Kenshin saying so long for U.S. Early Center. Don't grammar. This is Andre Kenshin saying so long for U.S. Early Center in Phoenix, Arizona. And it's time to say sign up and peace out. Good night, and we'll see you on doubleheader reminder, the first game, as the Los Angeles Lakers take on the Dallas Mavericks in the second game. Conclusion, the Denver Nuggets and the Sacramento Kings. Sign up and peace out. Good night, and thanks for watching. Peace.